Hey everybody, Mntdewmania here, and welcome back to what should be Friday, but it's Saturday. I'm sorry, my power was off yesterday. I don't know what happened in that cow field a few miles from here, but something did. So, we are doing our Redneck rant on Saturday instead of Friday. And if you're keeping up with me, you know we are in Season 6, and we're on the letter H, and I have a suggestion from Hubby Doo, as the TryHards call my husband. I said, honey, I need an H. And he whips around, looks at me, and he goes, what have you done? And I read off the season 1 through 5. He goes, happiness. I'm like, duh. Okay, why didn't I think of that? And to make sure that we are both talking about the same H, which is happiness, the handy-dandy dictionary says that it is the quality or state of being happy, pleasant and contented mental state. Now, there are some people out there, it wouldn't matter if they hit the $748 million lottery that just happened, which somebody did hit. And I am happy for the lady. I hope she can be happy. I'm kind of sad that I didn't win, but it does make me happy to buy a lottery ticket every now and dream. And it's little things that make us happy. It's things that we love to do, we enjoy doing, and they just make us happy. Playing Minecraft makes me happy. I love playing Minecraft. I totally suck at most of it, fighting monsters and spiders and things like that. But I love to build. I love to try to be creative. That makes me happy. Doesn't cost me anything, doesn't hurt anybody. It just makes me happy. And I try to make other people happy by attempting to do videos. And hopefully I kind of sort of do that. I like to try to think that I do. But when you're happy, you want to share it, don't you? If I'm happy, I want to make somebody else happy. So we try to do that in our everyday lives. We try to share something or, spend time with people. Some people, their definition of happiness is doing something with their family. Going on picnics, going to the beach, taking walks, whatever it is. Playing outside the sprinkler. Something with their family makes them happy. That's their thing. And I think all of us have that thing that makes us happy. One of mine is gaming. I love to game. I've always loved it since Pong, I guess, and it's one of my things. I love to read a good book. That makes me happy. I can get lost in a book, and it just makes me happy. I'm by myself, and I'm doing my thing, and I'm reading, sipping on a Diet Mountain Dew, and I love it, and it makes me happy. I love making videos for you guys. That makes me happy. If I can be goofy and silly and make y'all smile or giggle or, that makes me happy. It doesn't cost you anything to watch. It doesn't cost me anything to do to spread a little joy. It makes us both happy. It's awesome. I love it. Okay? Buddha says thousands of candles can be lighted from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. It's all about perspective. Think about it. What makes you the happiest? Spending time with your family, playing games, swimming, fishing. There's that one thing that when you start doing it, you are totally, absolutely content with your life as it is. Okay? Everybody has that one thing, I do think. Unless you are just the most miserable, hateful person in the world, then probably nothing will make you happy. So stop watching this video and go somewhere else. We are happy here. Okay? But some people are like that, aren't they? It doesn't matter what it is, how much of it there is, they are not going to be happy no matter what. They can't. I don't know why they can't. They just can't. Nothing makes them happy. And I really do believe that people choose that on purpose. Maybe not, I'm going to be unhappy for the rest of my life, but I think they subconsciously just do stuff to be miserable. They have to. You've met these people. Nothing makes them happy. I think the one thing that does make them happy is them letting everybody else know how unhappy they are and bringing them down. It's ridiculous. But you know what? To each their own. If that makes you happy, go to it. Just don't expect me to like it. Alright? So, but Carrie Underwood said, every day is a new day, and you'll never be able to find happiness if you don't move on. And a lot of people cannot. Whatever that horrible thing is that happened, they will not or cannot get past it. Be it a fight with somebody, or something horrible happened at work, or whatever it is. They can't move past it in order to go on and be happy. They can't. And they might have consciously tried once, but subconsciously they can't. They're stuck. And they will be stuck until they work out whatever issue it is. But I guess when I'm, and everybody talks about, well, everybody has the right to find their own happiness, whatever that is. Everybody has the right to be happy. I totally agree with that. Constitution, Thomas Jefferson. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But Ben Franklin said the Constitution gives people the right to pursue happiness, but you have to catch it yourself. If you are waiting, folks, for somebody to come by and wave this magic wand and make you happy, it ain't going to work. You have to put in the work. You have to put in the legwork to get to that happy spot. It ain't going to magically fall out of the sky and say, here I am, your one wish was to be happy. I'm going to make that happen for you right now. Bam, Christo, bango, habba dabba doobie, you're happy for the rest of your life. It don't work like that. I wish somebody could wave a wand and say abracadabra. I would be signing up for that line right now. But it's not. And it ain't going to. You have got to actively make yourself work to be happy. And by that I mean probably more mental work than anything. And everybody says, well, you don't know what I've been through. You don't know what's happened to me in my life. You don't know. Honey, let me tell y'all something. My life would put y'all's to shame. Okay? I can make people cringe. People talk about, I've been to hell. Honey, I've been to hell and back so many times. I've got vouchers, as the song I can show you. Okay? So don't try that whiny piece of crap. That ain't gonna work. That ain't cutting it. If you want to, if you want it, if you want to be happy and content in your life, you can do it, but you have to work for it. Ain't nobody gonna hand it to you. It ain't gonna just magically show up in your mailbox. You have to work for it. You have to mentally work yourself into happiness. Now, there are exceptions to the rule. I can name a couple people I know. If it rained lava in their living room, they would be happy because they had extra light. I am not kidding you. Some people are just so happy all the time. And they're just bubbly and happy. And I don't know why. Because I certainly am not. And I don't understand how they got so lucky. But I'm sure you know somebody like that. It doesn't matter. Nothing gets them down. They are in their happy place and they ain't moving out of it. And you get happy just being around them. And then you got other people, I swear to God, they look for every single miserable thing on this planet to surround themselves with. And I'm like, why? Why are you wasting your time talking about it? I think it makes some people happy to be miserable. It has to. Surely everybody on this earth cannot be that sour and put out, you know? They go looking for miserable stuff. And I think it makes them happy to be in it. And don't start talking about, well, I don't have any money, so I can't do anything, that makes me happy. Like the lady that just won the big lottery, whatever the big one was, 748 million. Bless her heart. First of all, she screwed up and made her name public. That's going to bring her more unhappiness than anything in the world. But I think we've all, it would make me so happy to win the lottery. I wouldn't have to worry about anything. I think, seriously, after a certain number, it would make you more miserable, because money doesn't, if you get down to it, yeah, it's wonderful and convenient, and you don't have to worry about paying bills and stuff, but I think it brings a whole nother level of unhappiness. I really do. If you take away every other luxury in your life, okay, and if you can make someone smile or laugh, you have given the most special gift in the whole world. And if you listen to a lot of, not the big guy, but a lot of YouTubers, especially when they start out, the small guy, I'm talking about when they have 25 people and maybe 2 or 3 come and watch. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about that level of, all they want to do is just make people laugh and be happy. And it's not about a paycheck, and it's not about how many subscribers, and it's not about, if I get monetized, or, it's about goofing off and being silly and making people happy. And when you can do that, and you're happy, that's when you know you've hit your happy place. And I think a lot of people are so busy being miserable that they are never going to hit their happy place. Helen Keller said, "No one has a right to consume happiness without, if you take in something that makes you happy." And I kind of understand where she's coming from. If you take in something from somebody, whatever it is, music, videos, gaming, family, fishing, reading, I don't care, whatever it is that makes you happy, and you take that all in, and you're happy, you're in a happy place, you're the happiest you've ever been in your life, but you don't produce something else that helps spread that, what gives you the, you know what I'm saying? What gives you the right to be so greedy? If something makes you happy, do something else that makes somebody else happy. We are so consumed with ourselves. Everybody's like, "Oh, what? I don't think I'm a mean person. I give to charity." But happiness isn't about money. Happiness isn't about what you did so you can brag about it. Happiness is finding that one thing, whatever it is, it makes you happy. But if you could do one thing to make somebody else happy, you've doubled it. And then that person does one thing to make somebody happy, and then it's exponential. It keeps going and going and going. And before you know it, your one little candle burning in the wind has made a whole string of people happy that wouldn't have been, or not as happy. I mean, so the next time you think about, well, I'm going to, this really makes me happy, I'm going to do so and so. Okay, you've had your happy moment. You did it. So, now what are you going to do to spread it? My daddy always told me, happiness should be contagious, and you should be the carrier. It's just like smiles. Smiles should be contagious, and you should be spreading them like wildfire. So the next time you do something to be happy, I want you to take one more second and think, how can I multiply this? How can I spread this happiness that I have caught? Because you got to work for it and catch it. It ain't just going to walk up and slap you in the face. So, there you go, guys. H is for happiness. I hope that I have brought you a little bit. And one of the things that makes me happy on Minecraft is building. I love to build, so I'm going to go back and work on my house here. And I hope that you have a happy day. And if you do, if you smile at something, a video or just a funny picture or funny saying, share it somehow and let's spread the happiness a little bit. Let's see if we can't make it a little more contagious. Okay? And I will catch you guys next Friday. I'm sorry, nothing I can do about the power going off. It is what it is. And I hope you will spread some happiness. And I will see you guys next week on Friday. And as always, if you have any suggestions that you want to make for an upcoming letter, let me know, and I will certainly take a look at it. And I will catch you guys next time. For now, I'm so out of here. Later, guys.